Men over 60. Start your morning with this for better circulation. Listen closely, because what I'm about to say is not about a supplement, not about a miracle pill, and not about chasing youth. It's about rhythm. It's about what you do in the first quiet moments after waking, when your body is most honest with you. Men over 60 often tell me the same thing in different words. I feel stiff in the morning. I need time to get going. My energy doesn't flow the way it used to. But beneath those words is something deeper, a fear that the body is slowly closing doors. That circulation, physical and emotional, is narrowing. And here is the truth we don't say out loud enough. Circulation is not only about blood, it's about aliveness. The morning decides far more than you think. Before emails, before noise, before the world tells you who you are. What you start your morning with tells your nervous system whether it is safe to open or whether it should conserve and retreat. Most men wake up and immediately contract. They check their phone. They tense their jaw. They rush their breath. They sit, still, compressed, folded inward. And then they wonder why the body feels slow. Better circulation does not begin with effort. It begins with permission. Here's the shift I want you to hear. Your body over 60 does not need to be pushed. It needs to be invited. So what is this morning practice I'm pointing to? It's warm hydration paired with intentional breathing, done slowly before the day intrudes. Not coffee first, not news first, not movement first. Warmth, breath, presence. When you drink something warm, water, herbal infusion, lemon water, your blood vessels respond. They soften, they widen, they say yes. Cold constricts, warmth opens. And when you pair that warmth with slow nasal breathing, deep, unhurried, you send a message to the vascular system. You are not under threat. You may circulate freely. This is not symbolic. This is biological. This is nervous system literacy. Men often underestimate how much tension they carry overnight. The jaw clenched, the shoulders lifted, the diaphragm frozen. You wake up already holding your breath, and circulation follows the breath. So before you stand, before you stretch, before you prove anything to yourself, you sit, you drink something warm, you breathe in through the nose for 4, out for 6, longer exhale. That's the key, because circulation improves when the body shifts out of urgency. And here's what no one tells you. When circulation improves, confidence quietly returns. Libido is not forced, it awakens. Mental clarity sharpens without stimulation. This is why some men feel old, not because of age, but because their mornings train the body to stay guarded. You don't need intensity first thing, you need attunement. If this is resonating, pause for a moment, let it land. And yes, stay close, like this conversation. Subscribe. Because what we are unpacking here changes how men experience their bodies after 60. There is a dignity in starting the day slowly, a strength in choosing warmth over shock, a quiet power in saying to your body, I'm listening. But here's where it gets even more interesting, and this is the part most people miss. This simple morning ritual doesn't just affect circulation in the limbs or the heart. It changes how blood flows to places men rarely talk about, but deeply care about. And once you understand why that happens, you'll never rush your mornings the same way again. So stay with me, because what this warmth and breath unlock next may surprise you. Now let me take you deeper, because circulation is not democratic. It doesn't flow everywhere equally. It follows priority. The body always asks one question first. Where am I needed most to survive right now? When the nervous system senses urgency, stress, or threat, even subtle modern threat, it redirects blood to the essentials. Heart, brain, large muscles. Everything else waits. This is why so many men over 60 experience a quiet withdrawal in areas they once took for granted. Not because something is broken, but because the body has learned to stay on guard. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Many men wake up already stressed, not consciously, but biologically. Years of responsibility, years of pressure, years of waking up to problems instead of possibilities, and the body adapts by conserving. So when you start your morning with rush, screens, caffeine jolts, mental noise, you reinforce that message. We are late. We are behind. Stay tight. And circulation obeys. But when you begin with warmth and breath, something radical happens. You tell the body, there is no emergency. Blood moves differently in a relaxed system. It nourishes rather than protects. It restores rather than prepares for battle. This is why men who adopt this morning ritual often report changes they didn't expect. Better warmth in the hands and feet, less stiffness in the lower back, a subtle return of morning vitality, not because they forced anything, but because they removed the alarm. Let's talk about breath for a moment, because breath is the steering wheel of circulation. Fast, shallow breathing keeps blood centralized. Slow, deep breathing distributes it. When you extend the exhale, you activate the vagus nerve, the great communicator between the brain and the organs. This tells your blood vessels to relax, to widen, to trust. And trust is everything. Men often think circulation is mechanical, pipes and pressure, but it is also emotional. Blood flows where there is permission. This is why shame, anxiety, and performance pressure reduce circulation, especially later in life. The body does not open when it feels judged. So in those first minutes of the day, you are not just hydrating. You are renegotiating your relationship with your body. You are saying, you don't have to prove anything this morning. You don't have to perform. You don't have to rush. And the body responds with generosity. Now, there's another layer to this ritual, one that most men skip entirely. Posture. If you sit hunched, chest collapsed, neck forward, you compress major blood pathways. You literally kink the hose. But if you sit upright, not rigid, just open, shoulders relaxed, chest gently lifted, feet grounded, circulation improves immediately. This is not posture as discipline. This is posture as permission, warm drink, slow breath, open chest, 3 signals that say, I am safe to receive. And here's something deeply important. This is not about adding time to your life. It's about adding life to your time. Men over 60 don't need more information. They need rituals that restore dignity to the body. If you're still listening, it tells me something about you. It tells me you're not resigned. You're curious. You're willing to meet your body differently. So yes, stay with this work. Stay connected. Because what we're talking about here is not a health tip. It's a reorientation. And in a moment, I'm going to tell you why this simple morning choice can influence not just circulation, but confidence, desire, and how you show up in relationship. Because circulation is not only about blood flow, it's about flow in your life. And once that connection clicks, you'll realize why mornings after 60 are not a decline, but an invitation. Don't go anywhere. The next layer changes everything. Now listen carefully, because this is where physiology meets identity. Circulation doesn't just determine how your body feels, it shapes how you move through the world. When blood flows well, men stand differently. They speak with more steadiness. They make eye contact longer. They hesitate less. This is not confidence coaching. This is biology expressing itself. When circulation is compromised, men often interpret the sensation as aging. But what they're actually feeling is withdrawal, the body pulling inward to conserve. And over time, that inward pull becomes psychological. You stop initiating. You stop lingering in moments of pleasure. You stop trusting your own vitality. This is why the morning ritual matters so profoundly, because it interrupts that story before it hardens. When you begin the day by opening warmth, breath, posture, you are rehearsing a different identity, one that says, I am still responsive. I am still here. And here's the paradox. The less you chase vitality, the more it returns. Men often ask me, how do I get my energy back? And I ask them, where did you stop listening? Your body has been speaking all along. It just doesn't shout. It whispers, especially in the morning. Those first minutes are when your system is most malleable. Hormones recalibrate. Blood pressure resets. The nervous system decides whether today will be guarded or generous. If you rush through that window, you lose leverage. But if you honor it, even for 5 minutes, you reclaim agency. Now let me say something that may challenge you. Better circulation is not just about health, it's about desire. Desire for movement, desire for connection, desire to be seen. When blood flows, sensation returns. When sensation returns, curiosity follows. And curiosity is the opposite of aging. This is why men who slow their mornings often feel more alive by noon than men who attack the day aggressively. Their bodies are not bracing, they are participating, and participation changes everything. So tomorrow morning, before the world makes its demands, try this. Sit, drink something warm, breathe slowly through your nose, lengthen the exhale. Open your chest, not to impress, but to receive. 5 minutes. No optimization, no tracking, no pressure, just presence. And if resistance shows up, if your mind says this is silly, unnecessary, indulgent, notice that voice. It's the same voice that taught you to override your body for decades. You don't need to fight it, just don't let it lead. Because the men who age well are not the ones who dominate their bodies. They are the ones who collaborate with them. If this conversation is touching something real for you, stay close. Like it. Subscribe. Not because of algorithms, but because repetition matters. These ideas need to be heard more than once to rewire a lifetime of habits. And remember this, your morning is not a prelude, it is a declaration. It tells your body whether today is about survival or engagement, about bracing or flowing. And the more you choose flow, the more your body remembers how to respond. But there is one final piece, one subtle shift that makes this ritual exponentially more powerful. It's not about what you add, it's about what you stop doing in the first moments of the day. And once you remove that one habit, circulation and something even deeper begins to change faster than you expect. That's what we'll explore next.